Hello, guys, people. Hello. So, one of my dogs is wandering about. Hold on a wee second. I'm going to go and put them away. We are doing water elements, guys. Water elements. And this is for the new moon and the end of retrograde to see what's happening. Give me a second. I'm going to go and put them away because he's walking about crying and he's going to be really annoying. Sorry. If you hear any kind of background noise or whatever, I apologise. I've got a rabbit, and for whatever reason, it decides to go mental every time I'm on live. Right, let's get crack-a-lacking. So for water signs, I've got different decks out for everybody. But we're going to do Pisces first. And we have the Blue Star Traditional Tarot for Pisces, and we have Moon Magic Oracles for Pisces. For Scorpio, I'll be using the Alchemy deck, Tarot, and the Soul's Journey lesson cards. So that's Scorpio. And Cancer, I'll be using the holographic tarot, which are really difficult to get an actual image of, but I'll do my best. Holographic tarot and your mermaids and dolphins oracles. So they are all shuffled and stuff, but I will give them a quick shuffle on camera for you as well. So Pisces, let's see what's happening with this new moon and your new moon and the end of your retrograde. How hard has this retrograde been, by the way? Everybody has been pure dying there. It's been awful. It's been a toughie. But today, it ends today. We do have retro shades, which is a couple of weeks of stuff just tying up and energies finishing up, but that's okay. We're through the worst of it. And we are still in our new moon energy from our supermoon last night, which is awesome. Okay, Pisces. Let's get cards out for Pisces, please. Pisces are not wanting to talk just now. Okay. Make sure you can see them. Brilliant. There's the rabbit starting his nonsense. Apologies. I do read reversals, guys, but I only read reversals if they're pure screamed at me. It's too many. One more, please. Nope. Absolutely not. Okie pokies. Right, Pisces, my gorgeous bunch. Okay, so first card out we've got is the Emperor. All right, so your Emperor is like the best guy in the whole deck. We love an Emperor. If you are looking towards a new partner or whatever. You want them to be the Emperor or the Empress in the deck. They are the pure mummies and daddies of the deck. Stability, stabilizing influence coming into your life. Okay, so this is telling me that things have been a wee bit kind of flighty, things have been a wee bit up and down. It's also telling me that you are coming into your own kind of Emperor or Empress energy. Remember that we've got both masculine and feminine within us, every one of us, do you know what I mean? We've got male and female in amongst us. I just totally forgot that I've not put a post on Facebook saying that I'm live at the minute to let my water signs know on the Facebook page. So yeah, this is letting me know that things have maybe been a wee bit up in the air. You've been feeling a wee bit kind of unstable or whatever recently, but it's just to let you know that with your first energy coming in, you have got a stabilising influence coming in and you are becoming more and more into your power as days go on, which is awesome. So stabilising, protective, nurturing, caring, all that's coming. If it's not already kind of started showing its face. Okay. We do have the Five of Swords out next though. All right. Losses, all is not lost. You still have 3 swords remaining, giving you the upper hand. Now your swords are air energy, which is all about in your head. Okay. And your Five of Swords is all about conflict. All right. So not necessarily maybe actually having arguments with other people, but there's definitely been some loss in and round about you, all right, or at least a feeling of loss in and round about you, but you're very, very much in your head about this just now, okay? You're very trapped in your kind of own head about it. You need to speak your own truth about it and just kind of use your own kind of intellect and stuff about it as well, okay? So there is conflict, but I see that it's more internal conflict, okay? And next energy out is your Queen of Wands. So she's magic. We love a bit of Queen of Wands. She's a woman over 25 years, green eyes, blonde to red hair, positive, fiery, and outspoken, right? So your Queen of Wands is like usually a kind of working mother. She's like a pure warrior woman, do you know what I mean? She's been through her wars, but she stands tall. She's usually very, very attractive. One of them ones that when they walk into a room, kind of everybody notices type thing. She is outspoken, she's loud and she's proud and she doesn't really care who kind of loud and proud and she doesn't really care kind of who thinks what about her. Do you know what I mean? She's a very confident woman. And she's got a wee side to her. All right, she's got a wee side to her that she's very aware of. Everybody else is very aware of, and she's not afraid to. She's not afraid to use it. Do you know what I mean? A wee kind of. I don't want to say darker side because she doesn't have a darker side. Do you know what I mean? It's more of a kind of. I'll say Rottweiler side. So like she just doesn't put up with nonsense. She's not the kind of woman that's going to, she will do anything to help you, but if she sees that you are not helping yourself, she will walk away. Do you know what I mean? She will not invest anything in anybody who is not looking to invest within themselves to help fix situations, all right. And she can be quite kind of blunt about that kind of type stuff, all right. But aye, she's a great woman. We love a bit of Queen of Wands. Everybody needs a wee warrior, right? So sorry, my throat chakra is going nuts just now. Excuse me. So yeah, with I mean they're kind of power cards there. Do you know what I mean? You've got your Emperor, you've got your Queen of Wands. So that's 2 very, very strong, very powerful people on the table right away, first off the bat. So first and foremost, this is what's in your kind of mindset. Do you know what I mean? This is kind of, but there is internal conflict about it all. However, I do feel that you will be making an offer of long-term morals and values. Okay, this is connected. This is bouncing off the energy of these other cards with your Page of Pentacles. Okay, young women, 25 years, shouldn't, male or female. Okay, that doesn't actually make any sense, but these are mental cards, so that's fine. So basically your pages are like innocent kind of offers, like kind of naive offers, do you know what I mean? Like very small offers. So they can be either getting a wee offer in and round about work, so like a wee kind of couple of extra hours here and there, a wee pay rise. You could be getting some kind of unexpected kind of mail through the door. I got that for one of the other readings as well earlier on. Because I keep seeing these wee brown letters coming through the door, no, like a wee kind of check from like a tax man or whatever, just some kind of unexpected financial offer. All right. So keep a wee eye on that. But given the energies of these other cards, I do feel that you are actually going to come forward with an offer of morals and values, a small offer of morals and values. But I do feel that you are going to come forward. Okay. Next up, we've got 3 of Pence. Improvements underway, but delays around renown, glory, and a place of worship, right? So this can be obviously a kind of church, because it's a kind of church setting and stuff, right? But this represents, this card, the 3 of Pence, for me, and the tarot deck actually represents somebody who's willing to stand beside you and work really hard with you, and help you rebuild things, okay? So just bear all this in mind. And it is rebuilding things financially, it is rebuilding things within a place of from a place of worth and morals and values for the long-term future, all right? So just keep a wee eye on people in and round about you who are willing to stand by you and kind of work with you towards things, all right? Because you have been feeling awful kind of stabbed in the back, all right? You've been feeling kind of depleted and just kind of used and abused, if you like, all right? This can also represent the death or the ending of a situation or a relationship, okay? And again, it's swords, so it is all kind of very within your own kind of mind. Do you know what I mean? There's stuff kind of swimming about, and it's time to kind of really kind of cut through all the nonsense and really get your clarity with it, okay? Because it is a 10, and your 10 is the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, all right? But yeah, your swords are again all about kind of being within your head, and it's like kind of woes me energy almost. Do you know what I mean? So it's time to really kind of let these people come in and round about you and work with you. And it's funny how we've got the death or ending with your 10, and then we've actually got the death card as well. Okay. So we've got a death card, death of a situation or endings and new beginnings. All right. So there's old stuff dying off and there's new stuff coming in. Okay. Dead, self-explanatory with your death card. That's brilliant. Love a bit of death card. And we've got your 8 of Cups. Okay. So your 8 of Cups is all about emotions, family. Apparently there's people outside having an argument. That's wonderful. I hope you can't hear that, because it is the loudest noise I've ever heard in my life on my street. I've got the quietest street ever here. Anyway, do apologise. 8 of Cups, okay. Cups is all about emotions, it's all about family, it's all about emotions and family, love, self-love, can be about cleansing as well, okay. And your 8 of Cups specifically is about walking away. All right, so it's about having to walk away from a situation. So your death and new beginning, your end of your cycle with your 10 of Swords, your death card, and your 8 of Cups is all pointing towards that you've got new beginnings and stuff coming, which is going to help you walk away from an old kind of situation that's been holding you back or whatever with your 8 of Cups. All right, because when we do this, when we get to the point where we can properly walk away and really cut ties and really move forward with our new beginnings, we finally get our 10 of Pence, right? So your Pentacles, again, is all about long-term morals and values and worth, right? obviously it's about finances, it's about materialistic things as well. Your tens are all about end of cycles and new beginnings. We always want tens are magic. But it's like total fulfillment as well with your tens, okay? And especially when it comes to your pentacles, especially when it comes to your cups. Your tens are magic because it's like all you've kind of ever wanted. Do you know what I mean? It's like kind of wish fulfillments and stuff as well. So money contentment and the signing of a money agreement as well. Okay, but it can also be the kind of long term morals and values, security. There's kind of like family type stuff going on here and the kind of big castle in the background and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so there's lots and lots of good things coming. You're going to be more financially secure. You're going to feel more secure within yourself, to do with long-term morals and values as well. All right. And you've got your Four of Pentacles here, but your Four of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay. So your Four of Pence is about money improvements and more money coming your way, but it's also about holding on to things too tightly to the point where you have got no room to move, right? So it's almost as if you've been like super overprotective about your kind of finances and stuff like that, and you're just really kind of panicking about your actual kind of security and stuff. Okay, so it's right beside your Ten of Pence as well. So it's like almost as if you're holding on to stuff far too tight because you're like scared of losing that kind of security, your long-term morals and values and stuff again, right? And the only way you can feel about controlling that is by holding on to things too tightly, okay? However, that was in reverse, right? So you're kind of coming out of that energy where you're like holding on to everything and you're like insecure, so you're being quite protective about everything, right? You are coming out of that energy because you are wanting your new beginning, right? Good friends, happiness, needing to take a giant leap forward, right? So it's about taking that leap of faith. It's about moving forward into new adventures. Great card, brilliant card. And to end it all off, we've got the Tower, but we've got the Tower in reverse. Sorry about the glare, guys. I'm trying my best. All right. So Tower in reverse. Tower as catastrophe, accident, things happening very quickly at lightning pace. It can also be like massive change, that massive unforeseen change, really quickly, which seems really overwhelming to begin with. But in actual fact, everything's got to like kind of I love the Tower card. Everybody hates the Tower card, but I actually love the Tower card because it's a complete representation of everything having to be kind of taken back to ground zero so that you can rebuild for fresh new beginnings. All right. But that was in reverse as well, which is awesome because it basically means that your air has been cleared. You have been through your Tower moment. You are coming out of your Tower moment now, okay? And it's right beside your Fool as well. So it's like out of your Tower moment with your new beginnings and that as well. You're walking away from stuff for your Eight of Cups. You're definitely new beginnings here. Your end of cycle, about feeling pure stabbed in the back, about feeling used and abused and kind of just kind of wore out with everything and wore out with all the kind of stuff that's going on inside your head and all that as well. You've got somebody wanting to stand and work very closely with you to help you solidify your long-term morals and values. And you are going to be making a small offer to somebody, or you're going to be receiving some kind of financial assistance and advice. So keep a wee eye out in that. You are coming into your Emperor, but also somebody is coming in and round about you as a stabilising influence. All right. So literally, it's just about kind of you're not in a bad position at all here, Pisces, right? Because we've got like what have we got on the table? Emperor, we've got an Aries out. We've got a Scorpio here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Earth signs on the table. We've got 4 Earth signs on the table. So very strong Earth signs coming in and round about you, Pisces. So that's Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Who else do we have? No, it's us. So we've got Aries, Capricorn, Virgo or Taurus. We've got Scorpio. Yep. But you've got more earth signs on the table than anybody else, okay? So take that as it resonates. Leave what doesn't. Two swords in the table, so you need to kind of get out of your head, but at the same time, it's going to take time just to kind of work through that and stuff, but your new beginnings and all that are here, so it is just a case of really kind of letting go a wee bit and really kind of seeing what's going on around about you and having that courage to take that leap of faith, all right? And there was something else I was going to say there as well. Can't remember now. Rubbish. Can't remember, but it's a nice wee story there, guys, right? So don't worry, all the good stuff is en route, which is pure magic. So let's get you some Magic Moon cards. I chose these ones for Pisces because it's actually their card. The moon card is Pisces. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, new moon. Moon in Leo, waxing moon. Let's see if we can get one more. One more, please. A lot of these cards are dead slidey, so I've got to pure horrendously lick my fingers. And Spirit are being hilarious as well, and just throwing a million cards and pure half a deck and that out for us. Taking that one because it's jumping out. And frog. Okay. Right. I'm going to put these to the side because quite often they will resonate with our tarot that are on the table, which is awesome. I love that. Okay, so the first card we've got out is perfect. It's new moon, and it says on it, the time is ripe for seeking new opportunities. All right, the time is ripe for seeking new opportunities, which ties in beautifully with end new beginnings. End new beginnings with your death, walking away from stuff with your 8 of Cups, your Fool, and your Tower in reverse. All right, ties in gorgeous. The time is ripe for seeking new opportunities. Wonderful, wonderful. I'll have a quick wee look in the book just to make sure that I've not missed anything, but these wee cards are awesome. They're quite kind of self-explanatory. It's a pure massive book, this one. It's like a proper... No, there's nothing really in this book. It's like split into like chapters. The star signs are all laid out and the animal totems are all laid out. So there's the waning moon. Right, okay, so new moon. Associated with the Artemis, the new moon heralds the beginning of a new cycle and is the time in magic when new opportunities can be called for. On the magic circle, the new moon is placed in the east, the place of the moonrise and the place of the rising dawn. This slender beauty is seen as young and vulnerable, filled with the potential of a full moon to come, but yet unrealised. The moon is maiden. The moon is the maiden, the innocent, the conception, and is a good time to work on health and personal growth, to put plans into action for the month ahead. The moon time lasts for approximately 3 days of the first quarter. The first quarter is the time of expansion, development, and growth, and can still be used for the same purpose as the new moon, as long as you make sure that you have completed your groundwork. The way to recognise a new moon is to check her horns are facing to the left. during the first quarter. You will see up to half the moon's surface illuminated, and again, this will be her right hand side. It is the opposite in the southern hemisphere. Okay. So again, brilliant. It's all about new cycles coming up. It's all about innocence. It's all about potentials that have not been realised yet, which again ties in perfectly with your Fool. Okay, perfectly with your Fool. I'm just going to find this now so that I'm not faffing. I'm already faffing, but you know what I mean. I had it earlier on and now it's away. Right. Next card out, we have got Leo. It's an important time to guard against being self-centered, over-opinionated, or too pushy. All right, the new moon in Leo. It is important time to guard against being self-centered, over-opinionated, or pushy, right? That obviously works really well with your Ten of Swords and with your Five of Swords, okay? Because they are cards. This suit is about being in your head. Cat, hello, my darling. Aye, Virgo was scary, wasn't it? It was so scary, man. Thank you for your feedback, my love. Thanks for being here as well. Feel free to have a chat, by the way. There's like a couple of people watching, so feel free to join in and have a wee chat. So yeah, your new moon in Leo is about pride. It's about kind of self, kind of. Leos can be quite cocky, and that I'm a Capricorn Leo, right? So I've got like double Leo in me, so we can be quite cocky, we can be quite pushy, we can be quite self-centered and over opinionated and stuff like that, right? And like this ties in really well with your two swords cards, because your swords cards are all about being within your own head, being within your own head, okay? So it's just keeping check on those kind of thoughts and those kind of processes that are going on within you. All right. Next one. Oh, sorry. Moon in Leo. People with their moon in Leo are naturally love being the centre of attention. They know little fear and will have a go at most things, believing that everything is attainable. They tend to be a wee bit bossy and self-centred, believing that they are the best at everything. This is a double-edged tendency because they can also be great motivators to others who lack their level of confidence. Leo moons love the limelight and will be attracted to the creative arts, theatre, dance, or anything that allows them self-expression. They need to ensure that they find ways to balance their extrovert side with steadying activities that slow them down a little. They can bombard their way through life completely unaware of their effect on others as they climb to the top. Above all, Leo moons need to be recognised and appreciated like the lioness. Leo moon people are proud and able. They love romance and romantic interludes and may often have a string of admirers who adore them. It's important to learn humility when your moon is in Leo and to sprinkle this over a naturally flamboyant lifestyle. Caution is not the strongest characteristic when the moon is placed here. Think before you act and plan before you begin. Otherwise, several very creative ideas may get lost in a whirl of self-arrogance. Leo moons are sociable and enjoy mixing with others. As parents, they see their children as extensions of their own egos, so will push them to succeed. This pressure can be negative and result in driving a child away from their home, especially if they find the levels of control or domination to be too overwhelming. Okay. At a time when the moon is transitioning Leo, electrical equipment can go wrong. So it's not a good time to shop for new gadgets or appliances, especially for Leo moon people. Guard against being self-centered, over-opinionated or pushy when in this phase. So there you go. That's your new moon in Leo, okay? Or your moon in Leo, sorry. And again, it just ties in with these two here. Just try your best to stay out your own kind of head. Try your best not to be fierce with your own thoughts and with your own processes. Try not to be too cocky or too guarded, all right? But I love it. I love these, honestly. I love it when your oracles come out and they just pure tie in and they pure blend and totally give kind of last minute kind of guidance just to tie the rest of the reading in. I love it. So next one out, we've got waxing moon. Now is a good time to focus on achieving your own personal goals. Okay. So achieving your own personal goals will go in with your 8 of Cups. It will go in with your 10 of Pence. Okay. Because in order to achieve your personal goals with the energies on the table here, you've got that 8 of Cups, you've got that walking away to do from a certain kind of energy or a certain kind of situation or whatever that's in your life at the minute, okay? And your death and your new beginning brings you the courage to be able to do that, and it's letting you walk straight towards your kind of 10 of Pentacles, which again is all about achieving your own kind of personal goals. You look and you see and you know deep down what it is you actually want to achieve, okay? So it's time to start kind of making plans and stuff for that, okay, with your waxing moon. Right. Let's do this. Right, so that is the full moon, the new moon, the waning moon, no waxing moon. But you'll be very glad to hear that that card does not have an explanation. There is no waxing moon in this book. Unless it is, and I'm just being a total idiot. Which is likely. But let's be honest, this is not the best book in the world either. Some of the information in it's really, really cool, but it's not laid out the best way at all. Lunar cycles, maybe. Nope. Brilliant. So, no information about the waxing moon other than it is now a good time to focus on achieving your own personal goals, okay? And that it ties in beautifully with your 10 of Pence and your 8 of Cups. All right, guys. So just take a bit of time, take a bit of processing time, because there's been a lot going on. There's new beginnings and stuff coming. You can actually feel the new I'm actually getting given one of my songs just now. And one of my songs is very, very you will find it on my playlist. It's I'm Feeling It. I can't even remember what the DJ is called or whatever, but it's I'm Feeling It. And the lyrics are I'm feeling it, I'm feeling the change, I'm feeling it in the air. Right? So I'm getting that you are actually feeling the energy shift. You are feeling that things are moving forward. You are feeling that things are going to change, and you're right on the brink of it. And you are kind of panicking because you are like one of the most chilled kind of signs of the zodiac. Do you know what I mean? You are pure wishy-washy. You are chilled out. You're like just going with the flow. And see, even like changes and all that are coming, you're like, what am I supposed to do here? Do you know what I mean? So you can feel it coming. You've not to panic. You've just to kind of finish releasing what's in your head. Really, really speak your own truth within your mind. Really be careful about any kind of fierceness or any kind of cutthroat words or any kind of pride or ego or whatever. And just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Let it happen. Do you know what I mean? Because you are naturally going to be letting go of things that you've been holding on to too tight. You're naturally coming out of the Tower energy anyway. 10 of Swords is wrapping up. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 new beginnings pretty much. And the last energy you got out is the frog totem. Okay, the path has been cleared for you to make a change that previously seemed unachievable. There you go. That wraps it up gorgeous for us, right? That one goes, obviously I've pure lost the place in the book now where all the animal totems are. How handy. There we are. Typical me. Have a pure moan about something and then right in front of me. Right, okay. The path has been cleared for you to make a change that previously seemed unachievable, right? So right away, your tower in reverse. Right away. Because see your tower always pretty much, these are traditional tarot anyway, right? But your tower always pretty much has got your lightning, right? Your lightning, no matter what happens, lightning provably comes in. There's a lightning storm and it clears all the pure, muggy, humid air, right? And it totally clears all the skies. And just lets you kind of breathe again. Do you know what I mean? This is part of the reason why I love the Tower card, because it seems so terrible and it's actually like absolutely amazing. Again, I feel like you need to speak up a lot. My throat chakra is going nuts. I feel that you need to speak up a lot more, and I feel that you need to speak your truth a lot more as well, okay? But the path has been cleared for you to make a change that previously seemed unachievable, right? So you were not happy. You knew you weren't happy. You didn't know how to fix things because you are pure wishy-washy. You do go with the flow. You're a kind of easy, ozy number. But the tower happened and it kind of took you aback a wee bit kind of don't really know where to go here, a bit lost, a bit kind of, oh, what's going on, stuck in our head a wee bit here. And you kind of had an idea in your head where you wanted to be in life, and it kind of like did a total 360 on you. Now you're like, oh, but the frog is just coming in and quietly reminding you. It seemed unachievable with the circumstances and within the situation that you were in, but now, in actual fact, it's all there in front of you, and you've got all the possibilities and all the availability for those original kind of thoughts on where you wanted your life to be or whatever, right back, is all very achievable. Okay, so frog. It was thought that the souls of the dead were carried by frogs to the moon. Frog talisman were given. Frog talisman, which have been discovered in ancient Egyptian tombs, are likely to have been the symbols of resurrection to the spirit world of the moon. Fun fact. Bit morbid, but fun fact. Into it. The frog is the bringer of the rains as well as a fertility symbol associated with the moon. Hecht, the frog goddess of the ancient Egyptians, carried the potential of the fertile waters that symbolises birth and fertility, and the green frog found in the Nile region was spoken as the bringer of new life and fruitfulness. The frog, also a totem clan animal of the Native Americans, for whom it is a symbol of the water element, a powerful cleanser, sacred Manitou, great spirit of the Algonquin people, lives in the moon and influences the waters of the world as well as the weather. Weather, like anything associated with water, has a connection to the moon due to her strong influence upon it. Seek frog medicine when you are wanting to move from one situation to another without obstacles, when working on cleansing the emotions, and during any fertility prayers. There we go. That is actually gorgeous. I'm in love with that. I'm not really particularly fussed about frogs, but see now, I'm like totally in love with that. So yeah, very cleansing, bringing in lots of nurturing, bringing in lots of growth and abundance. Fertility, which does not always mean pregnancy, peeps. So do not freak out. Fertility can also mean the growth of new, beginnings, the growth of new, what's the words? New projects, new ideas, new beginnings, new life cycles, newness with her death and with her 10 and with her 10 of pentacles, with her fool, with her 8 of cups. All right, gorgeous reading, beautiful story. Everything's going to be all right. All you need to do is get out your head and just continue to go with the flow. Follow your gut all the time, right? Because at the minute I really feel that you're in this situation where you are totally your head and your heart are totally arguing with each other, and it's making you and keeping you bloody miserable. Do you know what I mean? And in actual fact, everything's pretty chill. It's cool. So just flow. Go with the flow. Right, Pisces, my gorgeous bunch, thank you so much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure, as usual. Hopefully that has given you a little bit of relief with your new moon and with your new moon and your retrograde. All the nasty stuff's behind us. Time to look forward to your lovely story, Pisces. So thank you ever so much for joining. You look after yourself. Please, please, please look after yourself. Try and get out your head. Try and do some stuff that makes your soul totally sing. Be joyous, my darling little fish. Also, I'm available for private readings. Join us on Facebook, Raven in the Alcove. You can PM me on Facebook. Please like, subscribe and share this channel if you enjoy. Please leave comments if it resonated with you. Any questions or whatever, just give us a shout. I will be doing timestamps on these videos, and I will be putting lists of the cards that I used. Alrighty. So next up we have Scorpio. Scorpio. And Scorpio, we are using the Soul's Journey lesson cards, and we are using the Alchemist Tarot. I love a bit of Scorpio. Scorpios confuse me, right? I love Scorpios, right? But I don't actually know any Scorpios, I don't think. But I love the Scorpio zodiac, right? Because weirdly, for whatever reason, totally unbeknownst to me, and I'm going to check this before I get it wrong. Hi. Scorpio, because sometimes I get mixed up. Sometimes I call Scorpio Sagittarius and vice versa, but this is Scorpio. And for weird reasons unbeknownst to me, right, our beautiful Scorpios are water signs. So Scorpios are scorpions. They kind of look a bit like lobsters, but they're not lobsters, which would make more sense because obviously lobsters are water-based animals and scorpions kind of aren't, right? Scorpios, to me, are like total kick-ass animals. I love a scorpion, right? Because they're just like, boom, shut up, sting, done. Do you know what I mean? Their zodiac's card is death. It's got a skeleton on it. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just like, yous are fierce. I don't get why yous are water signs, but hey, I love it. I love it. It doesn't need to make sense to me. Do you know what I mean? But I just find that's just a bit of absolute nonsense rambling from me for yous for no reason at all. But it's good crack. So yeah, Scorpio, gorgeous water signs. You got the alchemy deck because well, these are my kind of style of people, and I like a bit of alchemy deck because it's skulls and stuff in it. Right, wow, right away. What is this? Okay. Magic beans. Right. Scorpio, please, in our new moon and end of retrograde energies. Scorpio, please. New moon, end of retrograde energies. Beautiful. One more, please, for Scorpios, or two, because it's a holidays. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. Right, beautiful Scorpios. Okay. First up, we have got 6 of Wands, right? That wee light thing really annoys me, the glare. 6 of Wands, right, which is all about, which is roses in this deck, okay? Roses in tarot symbolise balance, which is pure magic. Balance and growth and abundance and beautiful things. Okay, so we've got your roses. That was in reverse. Okay, it was in reverse. So your, oops, couldn't have done that if I tried. That was in reverse. So your 6 of Wands is all about coming through the battle victorious, and it's all about kind of victory, and it's about travel and communication and passion and creativity and all that. But you're just feeling a wee bit bleh, right? Just a wee bit, ugh, yeah, I've come through the battle, whoa, I won. But you don't feel like you've kind of won, do you know what I mean? You kind of feel as if you've been totally dragged through a hedge backwards, to be honest with you. I'm getting that kind of sluggish, totally depleted, totally scunnered energy. You don't feel as if you have won whatsoever. And we've got your 9 of Pence, and your 9 of Pence is in reverse as well, okay? I do read reversals, guys. I read them if I'm told to read them, basically, okay? So get your 9 of Pence in reverse as well, right? So your 9 of Pence in reverse, or your 9 of Pence, should I say, is your kind of single person, independent, financially stable, totally good, standing on their own 2 feet, happy, secure, settled, very confident within their kind of long-term morals and values, all that kind of stuff. But again, it's in reverse, right? So I'm kind of feeling that, again, you're just feeling a bit kind of less independent, a bit less confident than what you usually do, because you've been through the ringer. Do you know what I mean? We're coming out of retrograde. There has been stuff going down with everyone, and it's been hardcore. So you've taken a bit of a kicking, dear Scorpios, my loves. Also as well, the 9 of Pence represents being single. It's my single lady card. Bit of Beyonce, all my single ladies. So that being in reverse as well can actually represent, if you have been single, you're coming out of that kind of energy. Do you know what I mean? You're coming out of that fierce kind of single energy. And you might actually find that you're kind of opening up a wee bit to kind of maybe new people coming in and round about you. Get a few wee love offers or whatever, wee cheeky love offers en route. Okay, so just keep a wee eye out for that. Next one up, we've got 3 of Cups, which we love. So your cup energy, sorry about the glare. Your cup energy is all about emotions and family and strong kind of connections with people. And your 3 of Cups is all about celebrations. It's about social events. It's about going out and letting your hair down. It's about having fun and just celebrating and laughing and joy, joy, joy. So there's really nice things coming, okay? So just hang tight, just that wee bit longer. I know everything's been a bit rough and everybody's a bit exhausted and wiped out. However, there is good stuff coming. This is a nice wee story for you, Scorpios. Through all the kind of stuff that we've been going through, we've got the Hanged Man out, okay? Oh my goodness. We've got the Hanged Man out, all right? So the Hanged Man can be like kind of feeling tied up in knots, feeling as if you're kind of suspended in limbo, but it can also represent being able to see things from a different perspective, all right? And with the other energies that are on the table, I am specifically getting that you are now being able to, I don't know if you can actually see that, I'll pull him in and let him focus. It'll take a minute. Focus. Right. You can kind of see it enough. It's not focused properly, but that'll need to do because the glare is getting in the road as well. Okay, so with this, we're getting with this in particular, right? I'm getting that because of the stuff that you've been through, you are being able to see things from a different perspective, all right, and you are actually beginning to really be able to kind of open your heart here as well. Okay, open your heart to new things. What has he got in his heart? It's like a wee scarab beetle. It's pure magic because he's a mummy, not get it. No. So yeah, looking at things from a new perspective, we've got loads of celebrations and happy times and just kind of social events and stuff, going out with friends and all that coming. With your Six of Cups. Okay, so Six of Cups is all about kind of reminiscing. It's all about kind of going back over kind of old memories and stuff like that. But I'm getting this connected to your social events, right? And I know it's both cups and they look kind of like the same card and that, but it's got nothing to do with that. It's about the energies and what I'm being pulled to and what energies have been flashed in front of me as I'm picking these up and talking about them. Okay, and in actual fact, I'm getting that you're going to be throwing right back into pure happy memories and happy times and stuff, and it's going to be like reminiscing and just like laughing about the good old times and kind of pulling up daft memories with your pals and with your family and just really indulging in it and really enjoying in it. Okay, childhood memories and stuff. I mean, this can be about a past person as well, but I'm not getting that it's connected to a person. I'm actually getting that it's connected to your celebration times, and it is about fun memories. All right. And it's about seeing things from a different perspective as well. So there's maybe actually some kind of memories in there that you're like, oh, that was a pure crap time. And then like you actually are getting like a different story this time because you're a different person. You're seeing things from a different perspective and you get the other side of the story, which is actually making it hilarious this time round. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't funny at the time, but it's actually hilarious now. And you're so much more chilled and so much more relaxed and so much more flowing with all of it. Okay. And we have your Eight of Swords in reverse, which is awesome. Okay, so your swords, as you know, is swords is a being a swords. Oh my goodness, swords are a suit of the head. So it's all about your head, it's all about your truth, it's all about your intellect, right? Your Eight of Swords in traditional tarot is actually somebody who's standing in a circle of swords stabbed in the ground, right? They've got a blindfold over their eyes, but their feet are not bound and there is a gap in these swords, okay? So it's about being stuck in your own head about things. It's about being trapped within your own thoughts about certain things, okay? But that was in reverse, which is awesome. So you are coming out of that energy of being trapped in your own head about certain things. Okay. And it is taking us on to our Four of Cups. Right. Now your Four of Cups is all about it's like kind of being in a huff because you're looking at three cups and you're like your traditional tarot, you're sitting with your arms folded, huff puff, back against a tree. You're looking at three cups in front of you and you're just not happy. But in actual fact, see from behind you, divine are bringing in that fourth cup and you're so focused on what's in front of you that and what you don't have that you're not actually realizing what has been brought forward to you, what divine gift has been brought forward to you. Okay, so again, it's about your Hanged Man and it's about seeing things from a different perspective. All right, because actually that fourth cup has been handed to you, especially now that you're coming out of your own kind of thoughts and out of being kind of trapped within your own mind. All right, so let's just relax, let's breathe, let's stand up and let's turn around and let's see that other cup. Let's see what divine are handing over to us. Okay, because in actual fact, they're handing you the whole wide world. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous card. Best card, one of the best cards in the deck. The world, right? So the world is obviously the end of the major arcana in tarot. It's the end of a cycle. It's the end of the journey, okay? So it's like total fulfillment. It brings in all your elements, your earth, wind, fire, water, air. It grounds you, it gives you that equal balance of everything. Aye, and it just pulls everything together, okay? And divine have definitely got a hand in this, so keep an eye and don't be grumpy about what's in front of you. Be grateful for what's in front of you, so you can be happy clappy and you can stand up and you can look about and you can actually notice that cup that divine are handing you, okay? Because you do have new beginnings coming with your ace of you do have new beginnings coming with your ace of pentacles. All right, your ace is always bringing bring in new beginnings. All right. Your pentacles are obviously, like we said 10 million times before, long-term models and values, but they can also be finances, they can also be materialistic things, okay? With your ace of pentacles, this is definitely like I said, a gift from the divine, because traditional tarot is like almost like the hand of God coming out of a cloud and handing you a big golden coin. Okay, so just keep an eye out for your blessings coming. There may be a major shift coming within work, within career and finances, which is going to be for the better for you. Okay, so just keep a wee eye out, and new beginnings surrounding money, finances, wealth, long-term morals and values. Okay, magic. Because it's bringing you the sun, sunshine, lollipops and rainbows. Love it. Sun, the happiest card in the deck. Although it's a bit mentalist card, isn't it? She looks very happy in her weird kind of golem, shredded, half-dressed way. She looks pretty chuffed. Ready to take flight. Yeah, your sun card is usually it's like about victory, and it's about kind of naivety, and it's about victory, naivety, joy. That's great. It's just a great card. There's usually children in the card as well in traditional tarot, which can also obviously represent children. It can represent children coming. It can represent the children that you already have, the family you already have, or whatever. And or it can just represent the actual kind of energy, and the kind of childlike, naive, chilled out, awesome energy that the sun brings. You know, that really kind of summertime fun, kind of giddy, daft, playful kind of energy. It can represent that as well. Okay. Right. Next up, we have got Seven of Wands, and it's in reverse, which is awesome, because Seven of Wands is all about defenses, holding up your defenses, right? Your Wands cards are also obviously about creativity, passion, travel, new beginnings, all right? But the Seven of Wands in particular is about being on the defense, is about feeling guarded and feeling you have to defend yourself against things, okay? But this being in reverse means that your sun and your world card and your joyous fun times with all your celebrations and cups and memories and all the rest of it is all falling away, and you are coming out of that defensive type energy, which is also bringing you another new beginning. Another new beginning with the Ace of Swords, which is awesome sauce. So not only do we have a new beginning round kind of materialistic things, finances, long-term wealth and morals and value, we also have new beginnings in truth. We also have new beginnings in swift action and cutting through any kind of old foggy nonsense that is standing in our way. So we have strong and swift new beginnings in other aspects of our life as well, and we have clarity moving forward, because we are going to be sitting pretty in our Nine of Cups, and that's a gorgeous energy to end on, because your Nine of Cups are wish fulfillment, okay, which is magic. Love a bit of wish fulfillment. This card in particular totally tickles me. See, like the see in traditional tarot, this card is a dude and he's sitting with his arms crossed, looking absolutely chuffed, big cheesy smile. He's like totally proud of himself. He's got a library behind him with loads and loads of books. He's got all his cups on his shelf on a neat wee row, and he's sitting at his desk with his arms crossed like, bring it. Come on, bring it. So confident. It's the best card ever, right? And it's like you've got all your knowledge behind you with the books on the shelf in the library. All your emotions are all balanced out and they're all equal and they're all looking pure magic and shiny up on that shelf. And you're just ready for what's coming next. And you're just sitting there pretty, just waiting for your wish fulfillment, waiting for your 10th cup to come in. All right. So brilliant energy to end on. Love it. It's been a great wee story for you guys. Let's see what we've got. We have got, who have we got on the table for you? Right, so we've got 2 earth signs on the table. So Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We've got two earth signs. We've got 4 cups, so water signs, which is obviously yourself, Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. That's your strongest. We've got 2 fire signs, which is your Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And we'll get your 2 air signs, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah. So we've got pretty much everybody on the table here. The strongest one we have is a water. So this could be representing another water sign in and around your life, or it could be representing just yourself and your own emotions, and the balancing out of your own emotions and your own kind of family life and stuff. Okay. Brilliant. So Scorpio, let's get your soul's journey lesson cards. Okay. Let's see. Wow, right away. Scorpio, new moon and end of retrograde. End of retrograde. New moon and end of retrograde. I'm not taking them because they fell out, they didn't bounce out. Put them back in. If they're supposed to come out, they will come out. New moon and end of retrograde, please, for Scorpio. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Happiness came out. Right. So happiness was obviously supposed to be on the table. Okie doke. So I'm just grabbing these up. Because although I have a million cards and although I know my cards very well, I do not know the meaning to every single card. So I just like to pull it up and just make sure I've got it for you. So you're getting all the information you need. Okay, pokes. So service. I feel good when I can help others. Gorgeous. I love these cards. They're so pretty. Probably won't see this because it won't focus because I'm doing it squinty because that light. Gorgeous. I feel good when I can help others. Okay. That one there, to me, is tying in beautifully with, first of all, your 3 of Cups, then your Hanged Man, and then your 6 of Cups. okay? Because when you are in and around other people, and when you are sharing your emotion and your love and your joy with other people, and seeing things from different perspectives, you are sharing your energy with them, right? So if you're out and you're enjoying yourself and you're sharing your energy and you're reconnecting with people, or you're connecting with people for the first time and you're being like joyous and happy and just having general kind of lifestyle conversations or whatever, advice and stuff like that does come up. Do you know what I mean? People, if they get a connection to you, Scorpio, they end up really kind of hanging on to you. You end up almost like a wee kind of agony aunt, right? And you do help people see things from a different perspective as well with your hanged man. I do apologise. I'm like pure hiccuping and everything here. So I feel good when I help others. So hang on to that and remember that. See, even though you're feeling kind of depleted and kind of maybe not as confident or independent as what you usually are, hang on to the fact that in actual fact, when you help other people, you feel good. Do you know what I mean? So just do whatever makes your heart sing, whatever makes your soul sing right now to get you back into the kind of flow and into the swing of things, all right, after your retrograde. One of the most evolved gifts that a soul possesses is giving of itself. There is a reason why it feels so good to give. It is because your soul resonates with that vibration. Your soul should be aware that it might currently be in a situation which needs to be fulfilled on higher levels. This can only happen through the attribute of humbly serving and supporting others. Put yourself in a position in which you can benefit another soul in any way possible and demonstrate unconditional love towards others. This might mean bringing yourself into your heart space and letting everything you involve yourself in come from an attitude of giving freely. You have to learn to direct your green heart light energy through all your thoughts, actions, and deeds. Look around and see where and how you can serve others. Perhaps one way would be asking a friend if you can help clean up his or her office or run errands. Maybe volunteer to watch your neighbour's kids so the parents can have a night out. Make a meal for someone who might be sick. Volunteer in a hospital or hospice. Perform an activity that enriches someone else's life, right? So, right away, it was talking about sharing your energy. It was talking about opening your heart and giving freely. And that card in particular, the Hanged Man, seeing things from a different perspective and opening your heart, right? So sharing your energy, sharing your unconditional love comes directly from the heart chakra, right? Your green energy, which I spoke about there, your heart chakra is green light. It is green in colour, your heart chakra, okay? And that's directly connected. This card's also actually green. Not that you can see because the lighting's kind of shit, and it's got a big halo thing on it. But it is actually a green card, trust me. I promise, I'm not telling lies. Round the mandala's green. So it ties in gorgeous. It ties in gorgeous with your hanged man and all that as well. And with your cups. Because when you spend time with people as well, do you know what I mean? You will ask them if they want a drink and stuff, do you know? So makes sense. All makes sense. Right, I'm just getting the next one. Okay, worry. I am learning that worry does not change an outcome. Okay. And this card is actually purple, and it's got different purples and blues in it as well. Okay, purples, blues, and greens in it as well. So connected to your chakra points, your purple is your, for me anyway, your purple is your third eye chakra, which is all about, which is in between your eyebrows and your forehead, which is all about psychic ability and intuition and insight. Okay, your blue is your throat chakra, and your green again is your heart chakra. Okay, I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So you do, when you worry with your head, you worry with your heart, and you worry with your words. Do you know what I mean? You actually speak out loud. You pass that law of attraction out. You set that energy tone. When you're worried about something, you put it out there. You speak to your friends and family about it. I'm worried about this. I'm worried about that. You speak to loads of different people about it, okay? And it's just be aware, because that is you putting it out there. And you do need to learn that the more you worry about something, it doesn't matter. It's not going to change an outcome. Do you know what I mean? It's like totally and completely and utterly. Worry is like the biggest waste of time in the world. And preaching to the choir here, do you know what I mean? I'm the biggest worrier that you'll get, but it doesn't actually change anything. Worrying changes nothing. So, and there has been a bit of worry and stuff going on with you as well, right? So that's obviously to do with your Six of Wands in reverse, not feeling very victorious. It's also to do with your Nine of Pence in reverse, not feeling as independent as what you usually do, okay? Your Eight of Swords in reverse as well. You are learning, right? So you are coming out of your Eight of Swords energy, which is brilliant because your Eight of Swords is obviously all in your head. It's about feeling trapped in your own head, feeling trapped within your own thoughts, and feeling trapped within your own worries, right? That's basically what your Eight of Swords is about. So that coming out in reverse ties in gorgeous with your worry card, and it just explains it perfectly, right? So it has it's definitely tied in with different things as well, which is magic. And then obviously you've got your Ace of Swords, your new truthful beginnings, your clearing of your mind, your clearing of the worry and stuff as well. Okay, perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Right, so this is all about this card here is a purple card, and it's got greens, blues, and purples in it. Yeah, it's got greens, blues, and purples in them, right? And obviously that's heart chakra, that's foresight, intuition, and communication with your throat chakra as well, okay? I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So this is about law of attraction again. It's about putting it out there. It's about believing it with your heart, and it's about speaking it with your own words, speaking your truth with it. And it's about really seeing what's in front of you and really being aware and listening to your intuition and listening to your gut, okay, and just persevere, because I know it's been tough, and I know you feel as if you've been dragged through a bush backwards here with your Six of Wands in reverse, and you kind of lost a bit of confidence with your Nine of Pence in reverse, right? But you persevere, because Spirit have got your back, and they are sending you signs, okay? They are sending you signs, and they are keeping you going here. I totally skipped worry. So I'm going to read worry out of the book, right? Because I totally skipped that because I'm on a pure roll. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Worry is a wasted emotion. It does nothing other than give you the illusion of control. When you expend too much energy worrying, it limits you and has an adverse effect on the natural energy of the soul. Worrying destroys the hope, faith, and excitement that are wonderful elements of this schoolroom called Earth. Remember that you are what you think, and you have the power to create positive thoughts which beget positive outcomes. Worry is a negative emotion and sets you up for a negative result. What unnecessary worries are you carrying around with you now? Examine them objectively in the light of love. Help your soul by releasing them and be fully connected to the current moment, which is where your power resides. So exactly what I've spoke about with the last two cards here is about law of attraction. It's about what you put out there comes back tenfold, okay? So just be mindful of your thoughts, be mindful of your words, and be mindful of what you're putting out there energy-wise with your heart. And it ties in again with all the kind of chakra points. It ties in with the Eight of Swords, Nine of Pence, and Six of Wands, right? And again, perseverance. I'll read perseverance for you now. Okay, as a soul, you're on a mission in this physical dimension. You are the only one who knows the correct path to take. Your intuition, your connection to spirit is your compass. You have the power to stay the course, and you are stronger and more determined than you might first think. In order to experience many successes in life, you must mature and realize the strength within yourself and the quality of inner courage. Life doesn't just happen. We must make it happen. It is natural for us in this human school to shy away from what we believe to be difficult because we concern ourselves with how others will perceive us. We are afraid of failure, ridicule, or coming up short. Now is the time to make the proper changes and take the risks and do things that you never thought you could before. Your soul must learn to become aware of its inner strength. Live the joyfulness your soul yearns for and engage in activity you have always wanted to try but were afraid you'd fail at. Your soul would not yearn for something that you couldn't accomplish. If you have great strengths and fortitude, you have the strength and fortitude to be capable of greatness, right? So again, it's just saying, and it's just totally tying in with what we were saying about these cards here, these 3 cards here, and about how you've just to kind of keep going because your sun's coming, your world's coming. I can't believe you get the sun and the world there. Pure awesome cards. And your wish fulfillment's coming as well. Your 9 of cups, your confidence, everything's all coming back, right? So it's just persevere and believe in yourself, believe in your heart, your mind, your soul, and law of attraction. What you put out there comes back tenfold. Okay, accept, believe, receive. That's what we say. Accept, believe, and receive. Okay, so next card we've got up is happiness. This is your last energy, which is a gorgeous energy. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Okay, so your happiness comes right in and ties right in with your sun. Sun is your happiest card in the deck. Also comes with your world card, and it also your 9 of cups will fit in amongst that as well. Okay. So happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Before incarnating, your soul created a blueprint for you to follow in this physical dimension. The easiest way to chart this path is to follow your bliss. Life is full of choices and opportunities. Spirit in its infinite wisdom has given you the emotion of happiness to guide you. The signposts are always there, but you have to acknowledge them and have the courage to follow them. As you hold this card, do you feel that you are living a life of happiness? In what areas is it lacking? It may be time to be truthful with your soul self. Listen to its language and intuit if there is someone or a scenario holding you back from experiencing complete happiness. Even though it may be painful to admit, you need to be completely truthful. Be mindful how happiness will affect every aspect of your life on your path. Also, intuit if there is someone else in your life who needs to be brought into the awareness of happiness. This is important to recognize as well. Others will want to learn from you, and whether you admit it or not, you can be their teacher. When you are filled with love and compassion, not only do you bring happiness into your life, but you lead others by example. Be the light. How gorgeous is that? What a pure lovely reading. So yeah, look out and keep a wee eye out for water signs in and round about you, because they're very strong on the table for you. It may well just be your energy very strong on the table for you, but I would assume that your death card would have come out if it was you guys. So I'm being pulled to tell you to watch out for a water energy coming in and round about you, which is going to help you kind of get to your sun, going to help you get to your world, going to help you kind of get your clarity with your new beginnings and your wish fulfillment with your 9 of cups. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much, my gorgeous people. It's been an absolute pleasure. You strange water people who are not actually water people that I pure love anyway, because you are fierce. Oh, I've got no idea why I'm shuffling them, putting them back, because we're done with them ones. Sorry if you're hit the camera there. Yeah, so Scorpio, thank you so much for joining us again. That's just a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you want a personal reading, you can join me on Facebook, send me a PM. It's not a hassle. I'm going to need to go and let my dogs out because they're in there moaning and they're going to start barking soon if I don't. But next up is Cancer. Wow. That was loud. Next up is Cancer, okay, and we're using your traditional tarot, your holographic traditional tarot, and your mermaids and dolphins deck. All right, I'll be a couple of minutes, guys. I'm just going to let these dogs out. So please take a wee second to go and get yourself a wee drink of juice or whatever, and I shall be back very shortly. Oh. Hi guys, sorry, that's me back. Had to let them out because they were going to start barking, and I had to make a cup of tea because my throat is totally drying up on yous. Right, so Cancer, my gorgeous Cancers, my little crabs. Do you know what? Actually, see, just saying that, I'm getting taken back and I'm being shown a memory of my childhood, right? Now, this can resonate with anybody because obviously this is a general, but it is a message nonetheless. I want to say that somebody in amongst you guys, so either yourselves or somebody in and around your energy, has got ties or connections to Portugal. And I'll tell you why I say that, right? Because as soon as I said my little crabs, which is what yous are, let's be honest, gorgeous wee crabs, I got a flashback of a memory when I was a kid, and it was Portugal. We went to Portugal on a family holiday, and we went on this tiny wee train in Portugal, right? And we must have been on this train for about half an hour, and it was almost like, oh, there's my dog starting. It was almost like a kids train you would get at like a fair, right? But there was adults and everybody on it. And either side of this train track, right, it was like a raised train track, and there was sand dunes either side, right, for miles and miles and miles for like half an hour, right? And these sand dunes were covered, and I mean covered. You couldn't put a hair between them, in crabs, right? And it was like, I don't know what, I'm going to need to actually look it up and find out what it's called, right? Because it's going to annoy me now. But it's like, it was brilliant. It was just like fields of crabs either side of this wee train, right? And they were just all kind of scurrying up, and they were making their wee houses, and they'd wee pebbles and all that, and they were taking wee pebbles back and forward, and they were laying eggs, and they were doing this and they were doing that, and just living like wee crab lives in a wee crab community, and it was absolutely magic, right? At the end of this track, it took you to a pure, fantabulous, wonderful beach, right? And beautiful, biggest beach in the world. White sands, clear blue skies, gorgeous. But in between there and then were all these pure wonderful wee crabs just having their wee community, and just, it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So I don't know why I've been given that flashback, but it's going to resonate with somebody. It was in Portugal. So if somebody has either a lot of Cancer people round about them, that's a kind of close knit community, or if somebody has ties or connections to Portugal, either as a Cancer or in and round about you, okay, that's a wee, just a wee nod to you guys from Spirit. All right, I've got no idea why I was given that, but that's the wonderful world of Spirit for you. Okay, Cancer, let's get your story. Right away, we get a flipper. Can you see? I can't see because I've not pulled my table out. Another flipper. Gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful. Love it. Love it even more. This is pure magic beans. Okay. Again, I do read reversals, but I only read reversals if they're screaming at me to read the reversals. And let's have 4 more cards for Cancer, please, and our new moon energy and the end of retrograde. Let's see what's coming for you guys. 4 more cards, please. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. One more. One Cancer. Gorgeous. Loves it. Right. Let's see your wee story. I'm going to take a drink. Sorry. Okay. Cancer. Right off the bat, first energy out is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So your Eight of Pentacles is always, obviously your Pentacles are long-term morals and values. Okay. They're also about monetary and materialistic things. All right. But your long-term morals and values. And your Eight of Pentacles represents lots and lots and lots of hard work. Okay. So you have been totally head down, bum up, bursting backside, paying attention to all the monotonous details for months and months and months. I'm getting so many. I'm getting like honestly about a year, 8 months, about a year, and you've just been I kind of feel like you've been going so hard at it that you were beginning to feel that there was no light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. But this is your first energy out. So it's been recognised. All the hard work you've been doing has been recognised, right? And it's bringing you straight into your death card, which is endings and new beginnings. Okay. Which is awesome. Victorious endings and new beginnings. All right. End of a cycle. Also your Scorpio card. So have a wee look for a Scorpio in and around your energy or in your chart as well. Okay, so all your hard work is bringing you to your end of your cycle and your brand new beginning, all right, which is awesome. Amazing energies to open up with. Next one out, we've got the moon in reverse. Okay, so your moon in reverse, right off the bat, is a Pisces. So you may well have a Pisces in your chart or in and around your energy as well, okay? But it's in reverse. So your Pisces, your moon in reverse. Your moon is all about intuition. It's all about foresight. It's all about listening to your gut feeling. It's all about self-reflection. It's all about looking into yourself. But it can also represent secrets and lies. Okay, so I want to say, if there's been secrets and lies in and around the Scorpio within your life and within your energies, right? Rest assured that they're all coming to the surface now. Okay. And you don't have to do anything about this. It's going to all come out itself, okay? And it's just continue to look inwards and continue to reflect on yourself, continue to reflect on your behaviours and on your behaviours and on your knee-jerk reactions. I'm getting a lot as well, okay? And it's about using your gut. And it's about really kind of using your intuition on this. And I want to say, and I'm getting shouted at quite loudly here, just to keep your trap shut, right? So just zip it and just let it all happen and let it all come out, all right? Because you are getting your 10 of pence. You're getting your 10 of pentacles, all right? You've put the hard work in. Your 10 of pentacles is the end of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle, and it's all to do with your materialistic things. It's all to do with your long-term morals and values, okay? Solid kind of relationships. I always see the 10 of pentacles as a relationship card. It's more morals and values for me than what it is financial, but it is a financial card as well, okay? And it is an earth energy too. Okay, so it is about stability, it is about being grounded, it is about all those kind of things as well, right? But just let the moon card in reverse do its thing with the Scorpio, because your 10 of pence is coming, right? Everybody wants their 10 of pence. They want their security, they want their stability, they want their long-term morals and values, and they want all their kind of finances and their materialistic things to just smoothly flow and stabilize, okay? And that's all coming for you, but you've not to get caught up with the Scorpio and the kind of deceit or the lies or whatever round about you. Or the other side of that story is you've been working really hard, your new beginnings are coming, and the old cycles are ending out, which is great. You're coming out of the energy of being kind of surrounded by people who are not looking inwards and kind of sorting themselves out from the inside out. You're coming out the energy of any kind of deceit, any kind of lies, any kind of secrets. And you are becoming more aware of yourself, and you're being able to use your own kind of intuition and stuff. So your 10 of Pence is coming, all right. You've worked really hard for it and it's on way. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. There's 2 stories there for you, okay? Next one out, we've got King of Cups. All right. Next one out, we've got King of Cups. So with your 10 of Pentacles, with all your finances, with all your hard work and everything, your King of Cups comes, and your King of Cups is somebody who is fair, who is just, who is nurturing, kind, goes with the flow. All these emotions are all balanced and stable. All right, so we've got very stable energies on the table here for you, Cancer, which is a beautiful thing. So if you do not have somebody with those qualities within your life at the minute, or if you are not displaying those qualities within your life at the minute, they are coming. So keep a wee eye out for somebody coming in who does have them qualities, or keep a wee eye out for them qualities coming more to light within yourself, okay, because they are on the way. They are on the way. I am so sorry about my throat, guys. Which brings us to our 2 of Cups, which is a gorgeous it's a gorgeous card of union. All right, so this again, I'm getting 2 completely different stories here with this user, getting 2 stories, so this is split right down the middle. So one story is for one lot of our Cancers and the second story is for the other lot of our Cancers, okay? So again, take it as resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try and make a round peg fit in a square hole. So union is on its way, okay? So this is 2 separate people coming together and joining harmoniously and sharing their cups, okay? We've got one who's very, very communicative, speaks from a very calm and very peaceful place, and they have divine round about them. And we have another who is very grounded and very kind of busy-minded, all right, but very grounded, very just, very fair. This union brings healing, it brings strength, and it also brings kind of kundalini connections either within yourself or within the actual union. Okay, so please excuse my rabbit. He does this all the time. Every time I'm doing a live, he decides to make noise. He's having a wee drink. Dude, that's really annoying. Oh, goodness me. Take your time. You done? Cool, thanks. So yeah, keep a wee eye out, because this can be a union with your King of Cups person coming in, all right, or it can just be about if the King of Cups is you, which is the other story that we're getting. If the King of Cups is yourself, then the union that's coming is a union within yourself, all right. It's your masculine and your feminine energies coming together and being in harmonious balance, and really being able to kind of fill your own cup of love up, self-love, and really kind of balance yourself out and balance your inner self out, okay? It is union of self, which is a beautiful thing, and it has to happen anyway for everybody so that they can be on the right path for themselves before they can get involved with anyone else. So once we have reached the King of Cups energy, whether that's another person or whether it's yourself, once we have reached our union, whether that's with another person or whether that's self-union within yourself, we then get the 9 of Swords. Okay? And the 9 of Swords is in reverse. Now, that's awesome. We want the 9 of Swords to be in reverse, right? Because the 9 of Swords, as you can see here, is not being able to sleep, up all night. It's about worry, it's about grief, it's about anxieties, it's about just being lost. It's just breaking your heart. It's just been up all night. It's not getting enough sleep. It's not a nice energy to be in, but it's in reverse. Okay. So once we hit our union and stuff, all of this is going to fall away from us, right? We're going to start being able to get sleep. We're going to stop worrying about daft things. We're going to stop being up all night. And we're going to really start being able to kind of relax and get back into the swing of things, of who we are. All right. Which brings us straight into our Three of Cups energy, which is awesome as well. So Three of Cups is all about celebration. It's all about social events. It's all about finding our confidence. It's about just happy, fulfilling times with family and with loved ones and with friends. Okay, so good times are coming. I want to say that there's an event, there's a social event or a family event coming up in June. I'm getting June. So either this June or following June next year, but there is some type of big event like a kind of wedding or whatever planned. All right, so just keep a wee eye out for that coming as well. Happy clappy, love it. And in and around this event, we've got our Ace of Wands. Okay, so in and around this event, we have our Ace of Wands, which is divinely guided and it is divinely handed out to you. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of kind of divine timing and all that's in play here. So your aces always bring you in new beginnings. All right, your wands in particular bring you in new beginnings with the spring buds coming off the actual wands. Your wands are all about passion, travel, communication, creativity, communication. All right. Nice fiery energy. So that's a new beginning coming round about those in and around about those qualities, the kind of passion, the travel, the communication, stuff like that. Okay, so you've got a new beginning on its way. I am getting energetically that it's connected to this social event that's coming up in June, so either this June or following June. I'm getting that it's more this June though. I'm getting pulled more towards this June coming 2020. Okay, so just keep a wee eye out in and round about. Okay, and with this new beginning, right away comes your 10 of Cups, which is awesome. So that is complete emotional fulfillment. Cups are all about emotions, they're all about family ties, they're all about bonds. I mean, you can't really get any happier than that. Look at that. There's kids playing, there's a nice wee house in the background, there's like a flowing river with cleansing, there's a rainbow, all your cups are in a row. It's magic. Everybody wants their 10 of Cups. Like, these cards are mental with this glare. Everybody wants your 10 of Cups. Everybody. And that's a beautiful card. One of the happiest ones in the deck. I do apologise if you can hear snoring. My poor wee 5-year-old daughter has got a horrendous case of tonsillitis, and our bedroom's just at the top of the stairs, and I can pure hear the wee lamb snoring away. God love her. She can hardly talk. It's a shame. It's a wee shame. She's been an absolute superstar though. She's pure taking all her medicine and that without even moaning about it. God love her. Suppose there's an upside to it because she's getting loads of ice cream and stuff. The doctor told her, not me. Doctor told her, you get to eat hundreds of ice cream and hundreds of ice lollies. So she's like super happy about it. So with your 10 of Cups comes your Fool. Okay, and the Fool's a great, the Fool's a great card to get. Okay, because it's taking a leap of faith. It's new beginnings. It's new adventures, which all ties in with your Ace of Wands as well. All right. So it's a brand new adventure, new leap of faith. It's taking a leap of faith. It's having the courage to go out there and just go for it and just really indulge in what's been put in front of you. And what has been put in front of you is your 10 of Cups and your Ace of Wands. So new beginnings and solid ties emotionally and family wise. All right. And the last one we've got out is Judgment. Okay. You've been called to judgment, right? Time to stand up, time to accept all that you've done. Be grateful for all that you have and walk forward with a clear heart and a clear mind and enjoy your new beginnings and your new adventures with your fulfillment, with your emotional and family fulfillment with your 10 of Cups, and your brand new beginnings with your Ace of Wands. Okay. So gorgeous. Cancers. Let's get some oracles for you with your mermaids and dolphins. Okay. Let's get some oracles for, there we go, 1, 2, mermaids and dolphins. Let's get some oracles for Cancer, for the new moon and their end of retrograde, please. New moon and end of retrograde. Oh, and then you got an extra one. Ah, well. Extra one. Right, okay. Waves of prosperity. First one. These are gorgeous cards. If I can actually let you see them in no glare. Waves of prosperity. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. Perfect. Ties right in with your kind of all of your cards, to be honest. Well, all of the first cards anyway. Your 8 of Pence. So waves of prosperity and abundance and exciting opportunities only come if you put the work in with your 8 of Pence. Death and new beginnings. So endings and new beginnings. New abundance and exciting opportunities with your new beginnings. All the old stuff's going to the wayside. Your 10 of Pence. Total kind of financial and materialistic gain. What else? New abundance and exciting opportunities. We have Ace of Wands. We have your 10 of Cups. And we have your Fool. So first card out connects with all of these cards right away, right off the bat. Which is magic. Love it when this happens. We get our oracle cards in. It just ties everything back together. Right, okay, next one out, we've got father healing. All right. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. Okay. With this card particularly, it does kind of suggest, obviously, that there is some kind of father figure in your life that you've had a bit of a rumble with, and some stuff needs sorted out. Okay. Longer you hold on to that stuff from your past and all that, the longer it's going to affect you as an adult, and the longer it's going to kind of have effect on your life and on your kind of way you feel about yourself, your self-love, all that kind of stuff. All right. So if there is any kind of wee niggles or whatever that are lying there and they're still to get kind of worked out or kind of sorted out, I'm getting kind of abandonment issues and stuff as well, right? So if we've got any of that going on, guys, time to cut cords, release, forgive, because this is all about inner child work as well. Okay. Inner child work as well, which is going to help a lot with your 9 of Swords coming out. Going to help a lot with your judgment calls. It's going to help a lot within your self-reflection with your moon. And it's basically just going to kind of get you to where you need to be a bit quicker. All right. So that's going to be quite specific for certain people. All right, father healing, and I do get abandonment with that as well, looking at abandonment issues or whatever. Okay, but the next one we've got out is playtime. Nope. So playtime, the dolphins know the importance of playing as joy creates miracles and manifestation. All right, and your playtime gets pulled directly in with your 3 of Cups. Also with your new beginnings and adventures with your Fool. And I want to say your Two of Cups as well, okay? I want to say it's pulled in with your Two of Cups as well, because Two of Cups is obviously about exploring yourself, exploring somebody else within a union, within a partnership. And it's about really enjoying that kind of process of learning about each other or learning about yourself again, okay? Okay, pokies. Next one up is protection. Your loved ones and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. All right. So all the kind of worrying and the hard work you've put in and the kind of no light at the end of the tunnel, all the kind of worrying you've put in with your Nine of Swords and all the rest of it, the divine is handing you a fresh new beginning. Okay. Your divine is all over this, all over this. Sorry, I'm getting all mixed up now with all these cards. So yeah, all the worrying that's happened on this side with this lot about your loved ones, your possessions, is all being looked after by the divine with your... Oh, I'm totally sorry. Can't see any of them cards. Is all being looked after, all right, by your Ace of Wands and your Ten of Cups. Also, that brings right in amongst your Ten of Pence, okay, because that's all about your possessions and that as well. Okay, so we're good with that one. And morning affirmations. Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. Okay. This one again is to do with your moon card, because that's all about self-reflection. It's all about self-love. It's all about releasing any kind of old secrets, anything like that. And it's also about using your intuition and all that. Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. Okay. Your death and new beginnings comes into that as well, because it's creating a new cycle and a new form of self-respect within your own head, because you are obviously speaking to yourself a lot better, you're thinking about yourself a lot better, you're bringing more to the table for yourself emotionally. Also with your judgment card as well, okay, it's about actually taking that step forward and cleansing yourself and making sure that you're on top of your own thoughts, feelings and emotions, and that your law of attraction, what you're putting out there, is coming back tenfold to you, okay? And it also ties right in with your union card. Ties right in with your union card, okay? So obviously your union card is between you and another person. You have to make sure your cup is full before you can offer it to anybody else. But as well, your union card is also about self-union, which is about self-love, self-respect. It's about recognizing who you are and not being so hard on yourself, and really being happy with where you've came from and where you're going to. Alrighty. So beautiful, beautiful Cancers. That is you guys. Thank you so much for joining. As always, you are welcome to join us on the Facebook page. I would love it if you would like, subscribe, and like. Well, I can't even speak now. Like, subscribe, and share the YouTube channel. I would love your support here. I would love your support on Facebook. We do loads of fun stuff on the Facebook page on the daily. It's a brilliant community. We've got like over 300 members there, where they all connect with each other. They all chat, all like-minded souls, okay? And feel free, you can join us on Facebook. You can PM me on Facebook anytime. I would love to hear any feedback from you about your readings. If you put a wee comment or whatever down below, that'd be magic beans. If it resonated with you. And yeah, thank you so much. I'm really hoping that everything did resonate with you. You've got beautiful cards on the table, guys. Lovely wee story and gorgeous affirmations and guidance with the oracle cards to tie that up. So water signs, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. I will put in the description box what card I've used and the timestamps. Thanks again, guys. Take care. Stay awesome.